sometimes we don't feel like we fit in certain situations as humans, but just a different way of thinking or thinking differently about a situation, and suddenly things make sense. So the process is really consistent with my experience as a human. If I don't understand the ground, it makes all the difference in the world about balance, physical balance. And so I need to understand what's going on naturally and then respond to that to make what I want to have happen.
Not difficult to imagine the Viking longboats here in the 12th century and before, because our first known Viking, at least in terms of the sagas and mentions of people, is Halvardar, who died in a blood feud, not here but somewhere else, in 1040. And that's a very interesting time, because that is the year when Macbeth killed Duncan. Huh. You know, a lot was going on, if I remember rightly. As regards Freswick, I wouldn't want something that's too ordered, that's more, you know, in that tradition which is post-capability Brown of the 18th century, where we rule over nature, we control it. Yeah. And I think in a way the vision for Freswick is rather the opposite. We are subject to the elements here. Yes. The idea you can go in somewhere. Yes. Because I think, and I'm not just thinking of adults, I'm thinking of children and their relationship to places and visitors. Yes. That the idea of going in somewhere is very helpful. Yes. The idea of what, and then you get in there and if you like there's nothing there, or maybe a stone bench, but there's something about being in that that is powerful. It's like you're, am I in an ancient ruin? Well no, it's not, it's just been built.
The time pressure just means I have so much time to get it as high as I want it, and if I'm not, I set goals, and so by this time next week I need to be about 3 feet high all the way around. If I'm not there, I'm going to have to work extra hard the following week, and we don't want any deeper than that. So this is the edge. So here's the line right here.
So you don't actually want the first stone to be inset, in depth, really. If you see what I mean.
You mean down?
Yeah.
Right, because it'll be the low point.
Yeah.
And then we'll, everything else will come to this.
Yeah.
This is much different than most of what I do, because it's usually wood, concrete, and steel, and this is entirely stone. In many ways this is easier because there's less figuring, it's more fitting and choosing. That's a lot different than cutting and making angled cuts and trying to use fasteners and so forth. This is just stacking and using mortar and making sure that it all fits like a giant jigsaw puzzle.
Did you used to do jigsaws when you were younger?
I did, and I didn't like them that much.
Why?
I don't know, they're boring. Don't tell my mother that. She likes jigsaws.
Do you think she'll like this one?
Yes, I think she'll like this one.
Is that the size you needed? Do you need any more?
Well,
How about here?
no, it's too rounded. When you're down at the very bottom, the first 6 inches or so, it's pretty daunting because you know how much more there is to go. I'm just impressed with the scale. It's just huge. So the piece that we're working on is 12 by 16 and a half feet. 16. The width of this is 15 feet. Just the exterior curve, the thickness of the wall. It's just amazing. And to think that these things go up 35, 40 feet, that's just truly amazing. Don't know, I mean, just engineering-wise, how they did that without it collapsing at some point. Pretty amazing. Some of the biggest presence or sense while working has been this awareness of Viking presence and people from the 1600s that built the castle, and all the artisans, all the people that contributed to building this thing. It's huge, it's absolutely huge, and the raw labor that it would take to build something like this. I'm connecting with that when I place a stone. It's all about sound. So on the inside, the curved wall will bring in the sound of the ocean waves. And so this seat, it will be facing the semicircular focal point that hopefully will bring in the sound. I'm pretty confident that it will. Great. I'm done for the evening. We've got a half hour to dinner. I feel like a shower. I'm taking my shoes off and just relaxing and not thinking about the piece. And then I end up thinking about the piece. So right about here, can you look at the point?
Yeah.
Okay, so put your hand out and show me how high that should be. Okay, now down from there, right? So there's a window right here.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
works?
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would hope that people would discover it on their own and be curious and not be told what to do, but would actually walk around it. They will be forced to. They will know that there's something inside because of the angle that you come down. Even at the full height, I believe that they'll have a clue because they'll see part of the back edge walking down this little knoll to get to it. So my hope is that artists and anybody would just discover on their own this interior space, and that they would be able to reflect, to be calm, and to use it as a place to think, pray, meditate, to understand the significance of a larger space, or just to process their own thinking and what they're going through at the time. It's been such a joy to be able to do this on this site. It has harmony that resonates with the site, and that's been the most fun and the most captivating thing that I'm taking away with me. It's rich.